Hey everyone, Aesop's here. Today I want to show you a little social experiment I did on Twitter to the Axie Infinity community. I also want to discuss with you some of the results that I feel like we can take away from this. Now to give you guys an idea of what this is about, I'm going to show you some quick little images from this LAN gameplay trailer that Axie Infinity put out. As you guys can see here as we skim through this looks like kind of one of those traditional farming simulator games where you're going in, you're able to craft recipes, collect resources, that kind of a game. You guys can see the Axie's moving around. Graphics obviously are not polished yet because this won't be coming out for quite a while for the LAN gameplay, but this is an early trailer of what we could expect out of the gameplay. Now, from this, I ended up making a tweet that I want to show you guys in a second. Now, here is this social experiment that I did on Twitter. As you guys can see here, I pretended like I was pretty bullish about the land updates. Personally, I wasn't, but this was really to see who could catch what's going on here in this image. Let me know if you guys can see it. A lot of people ended up picking it out. As you can see right here in this top left image, right up there, top left image, that's actually from another game called Everdale. And a lot of people ended up picking up on that one, luckily. You can see that here in some of the comments. Everdale is what people are mentioning. However, something that quite a few people missed is that one's kind of an easy giveaway. Obviously, you have these worker people versus these Axie that were gathering in the Axie land update. What they did miss, however, is this whole middle section is all from Everdale as well. That all is not Axie Infinity images. This bottom two, these are Axie Infinity images. We have 3 Axie Infinity and 4 Everdale images. A lot of people didn't pick up on that, unfortunately, and this actually started a little bit of a conversation. This meme right here captures one of the 2 key points that I want to highlight, and that's that a lot of these farming simulator style games are very, very similar. So from Axie Infinity Land, we shouldn't really expect a ton of unique features. There may be some unique elements, of course, the blockchain integration, some of that stuff, but generally speaking, this might feel very familiar to some of these farming games. Now, this ended up leading to some people like Dave vs. Axie actually calling out this post and saying that he was pretty sure that some of this stuff is not from Axie Infinity. Now, this actually led to some response from the team. As you can see here, Philip actually responded and was basically alluding to right here that Everdale was somewhat of a foundation, a guideline for them. And then they have all these plans right here that he talks about to build upon that, add a lot more raids, dungeons, a lot of these RPG elements. Now, I have no problem with Sky Mavis taking inspiration from these games and adding in blockchain, building upon the base fundamentals of these games, adding dungeons, doing a lot on top of that, but I think it is worth pointing out that these type of games do currently exist. Maybe the cutting edge or the bleeding edge, as they say, is a blockchain integration, but these type of farming simulator games do exist out there. And then that brings into the question, how many logs do you have to cut? How many different recipes do you have to make to justify the cost of some of these lands? Because I mean, some of these land costs are just insane compared to something I would expect to pay for a farming simulator game. The second main point I want to highlight is that so many people came in with their preconceived notions about Sky Mavis and Axie Infinity before giving this a chance. You had people who said, this is absolute garbage, I hate this, I don't want to play anything like this, when these kind of games are popular. And on the flip side, you have a lot of maxis out there who say, this is amazing, this cutting edge, I've never seen anything gameplay like this, when in reality, there are a lot of farming simulators out there. I think we need to digest this how it is, that this is really awesome that they're integrating this kind of a game into the blockchain. I think this could be a really cool concept, but we need to be realistic about there are similar games like this, and Axie Infinity has a great opportunity to build upon those, but something like what we saw here with this update video, those kind of games do exist. So anyways, that's all I got for you guys today. At the end of the day, try and approach these things with an open mind and also be honest with yourself about these kind of products. Are they innovative? Are they not innovative? What are we seeing here that's unique? What can we see that could be better? What can we see that is good from this? We should really come into this with an open mind with everything that comes out, because otherwise things just won't change.